Hello, Patrick here, editor at Carolinas Today, bringing to you the Charter Arms 40 caliber PitBull. Very unique revolver, 5-shot capacity. Bring it a little bit forward over here, and we've been running it in the sticky holster. Very interesting holster. First time I picked it up, I was a little bit apprehensive, and after seeing how it actually forms with body heat, it's been a weapon that we've actually had. Margie, the publisher, has been doing an in-depth review on this, and she's become very fond of it. And when she has a weapon in this, it seems to actually melt away, where you cannot see it underneath shirts, whether they're tight or loose and baggy, because I know some of our viewers out there and some of our readership wear things that are tight. Some people wear things that are baggy, and this seems to work good in both worlds. As far as the retention goes, there's really no retention. It's just the pressure from your body and the waistband of your pants that's on there that actually create any kind of retention. It's a very, like I said, it's a very interesting holster, and it seems to work well in certain situations. So that being said, I would definitely recommend it if you can't find something that works well for you. And like I said, that is the sticky holster. This is the LG6L. He's got a ton of sizes on there, and we have a review coming up in the future of the car mount holster. So that'll be an interesting way to keep your gun off body while you're in the car, so you don't poke holes in your leather seats. Okay, let's move this to the side. Once again, back to the Charter Arms PitBull, chambered in 40 caliber. I'm going to go ahead and do a safety check, and yes, it is loaded. So we're going to go ahead and empty it. Just like any revolver, you push the center rod out, and it does allow the case or the shells to eject. As you can see, the Charter Arms PitBull, chambered in 40 caliber, does not require any moon clips to load it or unload it. There it is. And as you can see, they're held in there. You just push the ejector rod and they all fall out. They have what's called a dual coil spring set up in here, which is located here, and it's not really covered that well in the instruction manual, so it's kind of you have to really play around with it for a minute to figure out what you're doing. But the cartridges actually do go in, and they start off part way, like you know, without the moon clip, like I said, and you can actually hear them lock in, and you know, when you're ready to reload, it'll kick them back out. Anyway, got the release tab here. Move these out of the way here. We're going to clean this here in just a second. It's got a double action, which has got a very, very solid trigger on it. And then it also has the single action, where you automatically pull the hammer back. There are options to allow you to change out the hammer, so you can have a more of a undercover style hammer. Well, we've opted to keep this one very simple. It's got rubber grips on it. It does have the finger hold on it, and that's how it kind of lays out for your fingers to hold on there. It is actually very comfortable to shoot. It has, you can see the sights on it here. None of them are adjustable, but they're right into the frame. It has been fun. I've actually taken a liking to it, as there's just something classy about a wheel gun, as they like to call it. So they're made here in the United States, in Shelton, Connecticut. Once again, it's the Charter PitBull 40 caliber. So what we're going to do is go ahead and clean it. We have been at the range. We did a function test on it. We did some Gecko ammo, 40 caliber, full metal jacket, and we've also been running some Hornady American Gunner 40 caliber. All the ammo that we've been running has been 180 grain. These are XTP hollow points. definitely would recommend these as your everyday carry ammo of choice. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this thing. We've got our sponsor, Gunworks. He's got their message here to shoot responsibly, www.gunworks.com, and they take care of getting us all of our cleaning supplies. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and there's a little bit of buildup here on the front of the barrel, in front of the chambers, so I'm going to go ahead and spray it down a little bit. This is a biodegradable gun cleaning fluid. It's got a nice fresh mint scent, so it won't run you out of the house. And spray a little bit down the barrel here. And they also provided us with a bore viper. They got multiple calibers of this. So we'll go ahead and unwrap it here. Let's see. Now, although the chambers here are just barely big enough for the ammunition or the cartridges to sit in, we're going to go ahead and run this through the barrel. Spray here one more time. And I'm not worried about getting my table wet because we have Dry-Mate gun cleaning pad here. Machine washable. It's virtually impervious to most chemicals. They're also one of our sponsors here, and they're at the link on our website, which will take you and show you where you can actually go and purchase Dry-Mate products. I'm going to go ahead and just clean up the outside here. As like I said, it's got a little bit of buildup on the outside, you know, where it barrel aligns to the different chambers. I'm using a nylon brush also. It's one of the tools that they supplied here to us. Get everything nice and clean. Now they also do a biodegradable ultra gun oil, and I will say that does not smell like mint, but that's fine. I'm not worried about the oil smelling that great. Which has got the cleaning bristles on it. And we also got oil here. Full synthetic, non-toxic, has anti-wear additives, oxidation and corrosion inhibitors. So what we're going to do is go ahead and drop this through. Now this does have a 2.3 inch barrel, so it's not exactly long. I'm going to go ahead and run it through each of the chambers as well. That's one. Two. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to wipe it down again. The weapon has performed absolutely flawlessly. Have not had any misfires with any of the ammo. Something you don't have to worry about a failure to feed. If it's not in there, it's not in there. And also, if you notice on my shirt, it says TAC Deck. We'll be running some some of their training cards in later videos. We'll be using some targets that we have that have come in from Grizzly targets, and be doing them down at an undisclosed location in along the Carolina coast. We do a Q&A session afterwards for anybody that happens to be out there at the time of our law enforcement community, which I want to say thank you for your service, as we wouldn't be safe without you guys. Very good weapon. We're going to go ahead and get some live fire video of it, and stay tuned.